Alright, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's motovlog is going to be in a style like how some of my earlier motovlogs were, where I was pretty much just talking to you guys about how to be a better person and really to just have a better outlook on life. So the topic of today's vlog is going to be being in control. And life has kind of been teaching me this lesson the hard way the last couple of weeks. Specifically, it's been teaching me you can only control the things that you can control. If that makes sense. Of course it makes sense, but right now, in this snapshot in my life, a lot of little things are just not going right for me, you know? Things just aren't falling into play as I had expected them to, and, you know, life's not as happy-go-lucky as I'd like it to be, and some of the stuff is my fault, others is just kind of random happenstance, and that's why I kind of picked that topic for today. You can only control what you can control, and, you know, the rest of life, you're just reacting, you know what I mean? You're just reacting to a stimuli that's going on, and whatever curveball that life throws at you, you're just reacting. That's all life is, and it's a series of reactions. Let me go ahead and step back. It's life throws something at you, you react, and then you learn. And then what that typically teaches you is how to do something wrong, how to act improperly, you know what I mean? Because you're acting in the moment, and what that really does is it gives you a life lesson to where you can actually stop and think about, hey, what happened? And, you know, you can learn from that. And hopefully I catch the green on this. If that guy goes, I'm going. I wasn't on the sensor right there, so that's probably why. But yeah, so that's kind of how life is. It happens, you react, and then you learn. So the next time when life throws you that same curveball or something that, you know, is similar to that, you think to yourself, oh shoot, this has happened to me before. And then you act accordingly. You control the things that you can control. But for the majority of life, you're just reacting. You're not in control. You're just a passenger. And it's those moments in life where you think, hey, I'm totally controlling my life. I'm totally in control of my life, and I'm the one in control in my life, that you fall flat on your face. I'm going to tell you. That's because that's what's happening to me. I'm falling flat on my face right now. And it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fall flat on your face. It's okay to make mistakes and to learn something the hard way. And it's okay to have to figure something out the hard way. And it's okay to react inappropriately given a circumstance, because you don't know. It's your inexperience that pushes you to make decisions. And for me, it's been a ton of different stuff. It's been a ton of stuff with the channel. It's been stuff in my relationship. It's been stuff in my finances. It's been stuff at work. And right now, I just feel so out of control. And really, this happens like once or twice a year for me. It's like a solid 2.5, 3 weeks where it's just thing after thing after thing of bad stuff happening. And I'm like, what the heck? How did I let it get this far? And really, it kind of gets into this spiral of depression because I think I'm not performing well enough. But really what's happening is I'm just not reacting the best way possible. So like, for example, the entire reason why I'm doing this vlog today is because I made a mistake. As you guys know, I do all of the video work for for my local business, for a local business in which I go to 9 to 5, and I do a video every day, but that's beside the point. But anyway, I've been slipping on my video production, and I've been scrambling to try to meet the quota of 1 video a day. And it even got as bad as me posting late and me actually having to stay late after work and actually do more. So what happened, why I'm going today, God, I can't find my words. Why I'm going to work today is the video that I stayed late for wasn't done properly, and I checked where I actually upload the video at, and it's got a huge fat error. I can see it. It's like, oh dang it, that didn't render properly, and I was in a hurry, and you know, I really should have proofed it before I uploaded it. Now I don't have access to that computer, and I don't have access to that login at home, so now I have to go to work and fix it on my day off. And that's honestly how it's felt over and over and over again. It's me scrambling to do something and realizing that I'm doing it just a little bit wrong. And it's just so much stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff that's really grinding my gears is totally out of my control. Like, for example, the stuff with my relationship. We're in a tough spot right now, and there's nothing I can really do to fix that except for support my girlfriend in whatever endeavors she decides to pursue, and then I just have to keep working hard and keep being diligent with my finances, which I've been slipping with, which is another downward spiral. But yeah, I've been struggling with my relationship and keeping my chin up just because things aren't going exactly as we had planned. We had this idea that we'd be moved in together and we'd be all ready to go and everything, and you know, we'd be back together instead of long distance, and now we just changed the distance, but we're still long distance. But yeah, back to the main topic that you guys can relate to is life is going to throw some really weird and crazy things at you, and life is going to make sure you get your nose put in it when you make a mistake. And really, there's nothing that you can do except for react and use your previous experience and your previous oopsie daisies, you know, your previous you know, reactions to figure out how you should act accordingly in the future to make sure that you do everything right, that you do everything properly, that you're taking the best action that you possibly can before you're forced to react and to make a mistake. And it's just weird. It's weird for me to say this because just 2 months ago I thought my life was fantastic, you know what I mean? Everything was going right. But it just goes to show you that no matter how good you think your life is, there's always something that can change. In the blink of an eye, you can get into a car crash, you can have an issue with your relationship, you can get fired from your job, there can be pay cuts, there can be financial burdens that you have to go through. You're gonna get a flat tire like I did. You're gonna lose your tools like I did. Like, I didn't talk about that, but after I did my tire changing video, like, I don't know what happened, but I lost my tools. My tools are just not on my rack. I don't know if they got stolen or I lost them on the road, but they're just gone. And that's something that's been like, it's been super heavy on me. Like, I worked super hard putting that kit together and making sure it was secured properly, and despite my best efforts, it just wasn't good enough. I couldn't manage to keep control of it, and I lost them. And I've been really down about that, and I've been thinking, oh crap, man, I just gotta buy new tools, or I've gotta do this and that. And it sucks to have to eat a piece of humble pie, you know what I mean? But that's what you have to do. You have to make those mistakes so you can end up all the more wiser for it. And I I know you guys aren't used to hearing me in a super negative voice like this, but I just want to show you guys that life isn't always going to go your way, and I'm going to go back to my roots and try to go over those older ideas of, hey, you know, how to make yourself better at life. And really, this one was a big one for me because I'm stuck in the middle of it. I've made so many little mistakes that have greatly decreased my happiness in this life that I have right now. And really, I am the master of my own fate. All I have to do is react accordingly and then make sure I learn from those reactions so I can take future efforts to make sure I never get myself in that situation again, or at the very least, I know how to take better action in the future. But I don't know, sometimes you just gotta own up to it. You gotta suck it up and you gotta say, hey man, I messed up. And that's what I've been doing, and it feels like a string of mess ups, but life is like, who's that guy? He's a famous PUBG PlayerUnknown's Battleground. It's Dr. Disaster or something like that. Dr. Syndicate, I don't know. One of the guys, one of his fans is suicidal, and he's talking to him. He just stops what he's doing, and he said, life is like an upward slope like this. And when something bad happens, you just hit like a little hiccup like that, and then you go back up. But in the moment, it feels like you're plummeting like this, but in reality, it's just this little dish, and you're always rocketing to success. You're always going on this trajectory as long as you step back and you realize what's going on. Because we as human beings, we never go this way, you know? It's always just like a little divot. And really, what we can control is how far that divot goes and how quickly we get back onto that incline. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, I'm almost to work, and this was kind of a long one. But remember, you can only control the things that you can control in life, and everything else you just react to and you learn from it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, peace out. You know what's crazy is every time I say that, every time I'm having a bad day and I say goodbye to you guys like that, I say that thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm always smiling in my helmet, and it's really weird because I know you guys can't see it, but I hope you guys can hear it in my voice. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, just be a better person. Life is on its way up.